Okay, so back again. I just took and went through the whole track again. As you can see, this thing's very bumpy, so the track's not really working as it should. If this was a nice smooth surface or like a table for regular HO scale trains, or even just a piece of plywood would work well. And either you could spray these panels down if you have them, or get some green felt and make your own diorama if you have something like this. Like I said before, the regular HO scale train track works. You can hook up switch tracks to this and have it even be as big as you want. That's what's great about it being a Tyco set that's HO scale, which is, though 25 years old today, is still in common use among model railroaders. So let's see if we can get this thing to go around one full time. Again, I've kind of pieced together some of the box cars. They don't really, they do transform, but some of them are kind of holding on for dear life just to make it through. So we're trying to just keep them like that for now. And might make a little video of them with their transformation sequences. It's nothing really drastic as far as the trains go. If you look on here, it shows you like the box car with the coal flips up and the sword comes out, the cannon. This little car converts, you flip the backs down, kind of swings open, you get the little satellite. We have all those pieces. That one does work. This one here, this is the caboose, and I see, as you can see, it's in French here and English, and bilingual packaging, I guess. I don't know if they all came that way. I'm assuming maybe they did, such a big company. Now that last one does come out of the caboose, and that is there. I'm not going to get into that again. I just want to get this thing around the track at least once by itself with the caboose. I have opened up these. There's your little coal carrier, opens up to a little missile. There's your caboose, opens up kind of like a bullet train. The sides flip up to be wings. However, the pins on one of the sides are broken, so that's supposed to be like a little jet that you saw in the front of the box. That's it. The wings do come out, but I'd have to glue it in place for it to work, and I don't want to do that. That little extra track is like to keep one off if you wanted to put your rail car working on in a station or something. This is the box car that opens up. Now I do have the little radar dish that goes there. I just have to glue it on. Again, this is a very old piece I'm working on still. Just trying to document it here. And we're going to go ahead and give this a test. The problem is with this train, I believe right now, it's too much for it to pull the whole thing around these tracks being so bumpy. You can just see the bumps on the other side, so that once it goes over a bump, if it separates the track at all, the whole thing will stop. It all has to be connected to work, since the track is the electricity. But we're going to try this one more time and forward. Alright, here we go. Oh, derailed itself. Alright, here we go again. I think go a little bit slower, so hopefully it doesn't disconnect itself. There's a little push sometimes to get over weak spots, so give it a little bit more juice. There we go. Come on, baby, make it all the way. There you go. Okay, now we got it going all the way around. Now let's see if it'll do it with all the cars connected to it. Goes around up and over here, especially where that big lump is that you can see in there. It gets over here, it gets kind of snagged up, but I'm going to try and go around slow, see if we can get this once around and make it work as original. Okay, left a couple cars behind, that's okay. Yeah, when it gets up to there, it kind of dies out, doesn't have enough juice to get over there. Okay, so we're going to see if we can just help it along. Alright, I've gone ahead and removed the backdrop, put it back in the box. It's just a little bit too lumpy, and some of the connections are not quite as tight as they could be, need to be tightened up with pliers. As well as the track could use a good sanding down just so it conducts electricity a little better, just oxidized over the years. So I have the track laid out now, and this was without doing anything to the track besides the one piece you saw before. We're going to give it one more shot at going around by itself. That's somewhere where there's a little bit of carbon on there. There we go. And the engine just do itself. Engine won't quit. Okay, so we do have it fully functioning. The other cars are falling off because the track is not well enough to accept it. I'm going to basically have to sand down the entire track and try it again one more time for the final run, but as of now we have an original vintage working Tyco train set, and that's my cat Tigger's wanting to check out what's going on, and we'll see if we can't get these down and get it around a little bit smoother one more time. Okay, so I've gone around. I haven't sanded them yet. I just kind of tightened up some of the crimp connections that slide in the T-track. I'm going to give this one more shot as stock, and I'm going to polish off the track later for better whatever. I'm just going to try to make it round once. That's kind of my goal here. So here we go. Okay, going through. Let's go forward. There you have it. So she's definitely working. Go ahead and shut it off now. If you ever get a chance to get this set, it is easy to rebuild. Even if you don't have this power transformer here, you can buy ones now, buy the same track and HO scale. The coolest thing to me about it is obviously just the trains, how they're, Autobot trains. You can see the Transformers logo on that one. Autobot, I showed you them opening. Very cool little set, which I've always kind of wanted since I was a kid, and now here it is 25 years later after this thing came out, and it's still got some life, and it just needs to, like I said, tighten up the joints so the track all clips together nice, and nice little restoration project is finished. Besides just polishing off the tracks, which I did a little bit of, and it seems to be working great as of right now. It just needs a nice flat surface to run on, and it's a great set. Again, this was 15 Canadian, which is about 12 American dollars. I got this as walking out of TFCon. Dealer said, "You want this?" Because I kind of took a look at it, and the price tag hits at 100, then down to 65. I'm like, I wasn't really into buying it, especially how big it was. We did drive up there in the car, however, so I did have room to take it. The guy said, "I'll tell you what, I'll give you a steal of the deal, 15 Canadian." Like I said, about 12 bucks. Couldn't turn it down. I've only spent $3 on a part that I haven't even used, and bought some CLR, which is a few bucks at Target or Walmart. Some cleaning solution for the tracks. Just make sure you dry them, and then we're going to go over the tracks with Scotch-Brite, and there it is, your Tyco train set. You can go to the front of the box again with you real quick. You can see the train depicted on the front. I'm assuming this is what this airplane here is what it turns into. These little wings on the side of the airplane or on the sides of the caboose. They are kind of stuck there. They're not working at the moment. You can see his diorama has a lot of other little stuff, little buildings and stuff like that. That's the only thing I'm missing is the paper buildings. Again, I don't care. Can build some much cooler stuff with, the HO stuff they have out there now. So as far as being complete toy-wise and everything else-wise, it is. And just get some paper buildings. And that's that.